Hello, and welcome to my channel, where I mostly share my love of fragrance and enjoying my collection. In this video, I'll be reviewing Victoria's Secret's new Tease Cocoa Soirée perfume. Thank you so much for stopping by, and let's get started. Victoria's Secret just launched a new perfume in the Tease line called Tease Cocoa Soirée. They launched the previous version, Tease Sugar Fleur, around this time last year, so it seemed like it was about time for a new flanker. In this video, I'll review the new Tease Cocoa Soirée fragrance, as well as other products in the collection. And I'll also do a lot of comparisons with Victoria's Secret and other perfumes and body mists. VS noted that Tease Cocoa Soirée is limited edition, just like Tease Sugar Fleur was last year. It comes in a 1.7 and 3.4 ounce eau de parfum, a body lotion, a fragrance mist, a rollerball, and a bath bar. Victoria's Secret is currently offering a bundle deal where you can get the 1.7 ounce perfume and body lotion, along with a bag for $75. I opted for the second option, which came with the bag, which is brown and has a quilted design and snap front, along with the 3.4 ounce perfume, as I always prefer the larger size in VS perfumes. The body lotion, which is full size at 8.4 ounces, and the fragrance mist, which is also full size, all for $95. And this deal is available both online and in store. The Tease Cocoa Soirée Eau de Parfum comes in the same bottle as the rest of the current Tease line, only it has brown glass and a pink floral accent around the neck of the bottle. I do like the color combination, and it feels on theme for the cocoa while still having a feminine touch. And moving on to the scent, Tease Cocoa Soirée has notes of lush wildberry, freesia petals, and whipped mocha, and it's described as opening with the alluring vibrancy of lush wildberry, a freshly picked fusion of raspberries and blackberries. The ripe fruit blend mixes with delicate freesia petals, adding a bright floral quality. Finally, dark cocoa and chantilly cream combine to create the most irresistibly tempting gourmand base. And I'll start by saying that if you're expecting this to be a super sweet gourmand at first spray, you're probably going to be disappointed. This opens with sweet, juicy berries, and I can't pick out any specific berry, but it feels the closest to raspberry. It's more of a mix of red and dark berries that at times feels both sweet and a bit tart. The berries are soon overtaken by a strong, heady freesia. And freesia often feels a bit sharp to me at first, and that is the case here. I get the same experience with the freesia in VS's Wicked perfume, which is one of my favorites. As the scent dries, the floral note softens, and more sweetness starts to come in. The mocha has a soft chocolatey quality, but it's more like raw cacao than rich, syrupy chocolate. It does feel like the mocha is mixed with a fluffy cream, and I get a vanilla sweetness in it as well. I don't know if VS intended for the mocha to have coffee in it, but I'm not really getting much of a coffee note at all. Maybe just the very faintest hint is in there, but it really seems more like cocoa to me. And while these notes add sweetness, this is not a super sugary or syrupy sweet gourmand. The sweetness feels whipped and light and airy, and it doesn't dominate the fragrance. There's a balance between the berries, freesia, and mocha, even in the dry down. To me, this is a fruity floral scent with touches of chocolate and vanilla cream. After an hour or so, it did get sweeter and creamier, and I still got whiffs of the mocha. After 4 hours, the florals had softened further, and the chocolatey notes seemed more noticeable. It was now really sweet and vanillic, with a hint of the berries still present, and this was my favorite part of the scent. As far as projection, after the strong opening, I found this to be on the lighter side, but I am a light sprayer. It was also pretty much a skin scent by 2.5 to 3 hours based on my light application. The dry down just has a soft, airy quality, so the scent feels pretty light. These are all of the main pieces in the Tease Cocoa Soirée collection, and now I'll go ahead and go into details on the other products, including the body lotion and fragrance mist. The body lotion comes in a pump bottle, which is standard for Victoria's Secret fine fragrance lotions, and the consistency is also typical, neither thick nor runny. The lotion instantly has a stronger scent of berries and a softer floral than the perfume. The berries stay present as the whipped mocha comes in, and it has a really nice creamy sweetness. Layering the perfume with the lotion should help with longevity, and I think it will also bring out the sweetness a bit more as well. And as far as the fragrance mist, it smells very similar to the lotion as well as the dry down of the perfume, with prominent berries and a softer floral. It dries down to the same creamy vanilla chocolatey sweetness with touches of berry. And I kind of like it more than the perfume because you get to that sweet dry down quicker than in the eau de parfum. However, this is a body mist, so it's not going to be as long lasting, though it is a good option if you like the scent and don't want to buy the pricier perfume. I also wanted to show you what the new Tease line looks like altogether, since they changed the bottles a few years ago. From the left is the 2020 version of Tease, and I have a limited edition Valentine's bottle with the hearts on it, but it's the same scent. That's followed by Tease Crème Cloud in the white bottle, Tease Candy Noir in the black bottle, Tease Sugar Fleur in the pink bottle, and Tease Cocoa Soirée in the brown bottle. All of these are currently available except for Tease Sugar Fleur. I have a lot of comparisons to share, and first up is Victoria's Secret's Tease Sugar Fleur, with notes of fresh apple, jasmine buds, and pink caramel. And I don't think that these scents are similar, but I wanted to show the difference between last year's flanker and the new one. Tease Sugar Fleur opens with apple and a soft floral, as well as an ambery warmth. It has a sugary candy type of sweetness, and it's very warm and woody. Some people get a bubblegummy quality from it, but it's more like cotton candy to me. Tease Sugar Fleur has a brighter apple candy sweetness, while Tease Cocoa Soirée has the darker berry and a creamy whipped chocolatey vanilla sweetness. Next I have Victoria's Secret's Tease Crème Cloud, which has notes of vanilla meringue, santal flower, and sheer amber. And this is a fluffy, sugary vanilla meringue scent with a soft floral and a warm, musky quality. It's very sweet and powdery, and also has an ambery, woody feel. These both have a fluffy, vanillic quality, but Tease Crème Cloud is more sugary and ambery, while Tease Cocoa Soirée has the added berries and chocolate, as well as a stronger floral note. Then I have YSL's Black Opium, with main notes of black coffee, white flowers, and vanilla. And this is a sweet yet spicy coffee scent with jasmine and a fruity touch. It has a dark, sexy quality and a warm wittiness. I wanted to include a well-known coffee scent for reference, and Black Opium definitely has a stronger coffee note than Tease Cocoa Soirée, if there is one in there at all. They both have touches of fruit and a vanillic sweetness, but Tease Cocoa Soirée has a lighter, airier feel, and the sweetness isn't as deep or syrupy as in Black Opium. Next, I have Prada Candy Night, which has top notes of neroli, iris, and bitter orange, a mid-note of vanilla, and base notes of cocoa and patchouli. And this is a very earthy, powdery chocolate scent with a bit of a citrus touch. It's not overly sweet, and it has a vanillic quality as well. I also find the patchouli to be quite strong, and the scent has a bit of sharpness to it. These both have a chocolate note with a touch of vanilla, but the chocolate is much stronger in Candy Night, while Tease Cocoa Soirée has the airier, creamy chocolate. And then there's the new Burberry Goddess, with keynotes of lavender and a trio of vanillas, but apparently this also has cacao and ginger as well. And while this opens with a soft lavender, it's quite fleeting, and it quickly turns into a rich vanilla scent. Honestly, I don't really get the chocolate note, but I do get a sort of a lemony kick to it. And when it's dried down, I guess there is a bit of a hint of a chocolatey sweetness mixing with the vanilla. These aren't that similar to me, but I wanted to include Goddess since it's very popular right now, and people might be wondering whether these resembled each other in any way. Next is Van Cleef & Arpels Orchidée Vanille, which has notes of mandarin, lychee, bitter almond, dark chocolate, Bulgarian rose, violet, vanilla absolute, and cedarwood. And this is a strong vanilla scent with a powdery marshmallow-like quality. It has soft orange and chocolate, as well as light florals, and it dries down to a woody vanilla sweetness with a hint of almond. These share the chocolatey vanilla, but Orchidée Vanille is richer and sweeter, while Tease Cocoa Soirée has more of a light whipped feeling, as well as the berries. Then I have Eilish from Billie Eilish, with top notes of sugared petals, mandarin, and warm berries, mid notes of creamy vanilla, soft spices, and cocoa, and base notes of sleek woods, warm musk, and tonka bean. And after a cool minty opening, this is a warm, woody, ambery vanilla with an earthy quality. It's very sweet, and it has hints of chocolate as well as a good amount of spice. The berries are subtle to me, and Eilish is more spicy, warm, and vanillic, while Tease Cocoa Soirée is more floral and has stronger berries. Next is Clinique My Happy Cocoa and Cashmere, which has top notes of cocoa, vanilla, and golden amber, mid notes of musks, pink pepper, and jasmine, and base notes of honeysuckle and solar notes. And I actually just picked this up recently, and it's a warm, musky vanilla with a dusting of powdery cocoa. It's sweet and creamy, and I don't get much of the floral notes. These share a similar creamy cocoa vanilla sweetness, but cocoa and cashmere is sweeter, creamier, and has a hint of spice to it, while Tease Cocoa Soirée feels more airy and has a more prominent floral. Then I have Cocoa Woods from Nest, with notes of bittersweet cocoa, sequoia wood, white sandalwood, tiara blossom, and Thai ginger. And this is a powdery, lightly chocolatey floral with a bit of spice and a woody base. While these both have chocolate, Cocoa Woods is more floral and woody, while Tease Cocoa Soirée is softer and sweeter. Next, I have Dulce by Rosie Jane, which has notes of vanilla, hinoki wood, and nude musk, along with hints of chocolate. And this is a fresh vanilla scent that's sweet and powdery. It has a soft chocolate note and a lactonic quality. The woods come out more as it dries, and it has kind of an earthy, spicy feeling that's almost a bit smoky. These share the chocolate and vanilla quality, but Dulce is way more vanillic and sweet, while Tease Cocoa Soirée is more floral with a softer gourmand feel. Then I have Zara Warm Freedom with notes of cotton, magnolia, coffee, musk, sandalwood, and cashmere. And this is a clean, musky scent with creamy sweetness and a woody warmth. It's powdery and floral, and it has a bit of a sharp linen quality, as well as a coffee note. These both have a creamy sweetness, but Warm Freedom has the stronger coffee note versus the softer chocolate in Tease Cocoa Soirée, which is also more floral and fruity. And for body mist, first I have Bath & Body Works Whipped Rose and Vanilla, which has notes of crushed rose petals, cocoa flour, and whipped foam. And this smells like freshly cut rose petals, followed by a raw cocoa note that has a latte-like quality. It's a really pretty scent with an airy, creamy vanilla sweetness. These share the chocolate, vanilla, and light whipped quality. But Whipped Rose and Vanilla has a prominent rose, versus the freesia and berries in Tease Cocoa Soirée. And finally, I have Bath & Body Works Vanilla Mocha Martini, and this is the same scent as Vanilla Mocha Cream if you have that version. And this has notes of cozy cappuccino, vanilla orchid, and white tonka bean. And this is a coffee scent that also has a soft, powdery floral, and it dries down to be really creamy and sweet. While these both have mocha, Vanilla Mocha Martini has an intense coffee note and stronger chocolate. Tease Cocoa Soirée is much lighter and more vanillic and floral. So that's it for my review of the new Tease Cocoa Soirée perfume from Victoria's Secret. After the strong floral opening softens, I think that it's a pretty scent. I like the mix of sweet berries and the vanilla mocha mix, and the dry down is creamy and sweet while still feeling light. I do wish it was a bit sweeter and had a softer floral, but I do like it and I will enjoy wearing it. I also wanted to reiterate that I found this scent to be pretty light, so you might need to overspray and top up throughout the day. This might be better suited for cozy days at home or for bedtime wear when you want something soft. Let me know what you think of this scent and if you're going to give it a try. Thank you for watching. I hope that you'll subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.